Good evening, traders. This is MR Strategies. I'm going to briefly run over today's session, which was pretty much done and said bright early or throughout most of the afternoon. It was basically the theme for the entire week was run them up early and roll them over late. Just every day the same thing, and these run-ups have just been brutally vicious. I mean, this is actually just a bull trend extreme scenario. I mean, yet again, this whole move, and which if you take a look, and the whole read has been on the 15-minute chart, guys. This way, tell you to spend a little extra minutes or feel a little extra time reviewing this. You're going to see a lot of interesting information. And then here's the low that we established last week around 38.57. You just run a simple trend line, and this is as basic as it gets, and just look at how price has held throughout. Gave you the low this morning. I didn't buy into it. I should have, but at the end of the day, it's about what you should be getting out of a little bit of back checking on your charts. We fell shy of the contract high. In fact, it was a two off double top, which eventually turned into there weren't a whole lot of quality trades today. It was either you were on it going up and or gotta take advantage of it late. Here's a brief intraday look right here in the morning. You got the double top at 27. There was a short opportunity here to R1, and you know what? This was pretty much the tell for the day. I mean, you got that huge reversal bar right there. The first push, one last trail, one last push down, couldn't do it, and off they went straight to R2. This is that low right here at 21, right off the trend line. They just didn't want to give back that last 25, 24 handles of gap. They just ran away from it. So remember that. And I think any breach, we're starting to breach that trend line right now in the overnight session. So I'm not sure where we're going to be in the morning. Ideally, this thing could roll all the way down to about 3,900. And if it does, then it's going to be game on from down near for tomorrow morning. We already know that 92 is our number. So underneath, I'll take a look at the support levels in a second. So there you go. You had the run up right here to R2. And from a strategy based trades, this for me is I'm looking for trades like this. I just wasn't ready to buy this morning. This is a beautiful setup. It's a quick punch through R1. That's what you want to see. And then the reversal proof that the game is on. And this is what I was looking for up here at R2. I scaled into this. I only got a portion of my scale because it never went through R2. So this is discretion on your part. They pulled down and they tried one last time to run up, and then they slammed it. And to be honest with you, I'm really surprised it stopped dead in its tracks. But at the end of the day, look at where it stopped again, 21. And this turned out to be the trade of the day, and I missed it because I thought we were going to fail here and roll down more and finish the gap fill. It never happened. This market has just been way too strong. I mean, look at this move. It was good night. I never even bothered chasing. I mean, this was 30 straight handles to R3, where they spent the better portion of the afternoon session. And there were some shorts here with management that you could have taken. I did. I was working that end. I couldn't get any long, so I'm going to play it with the R3 reversal. The rule in my book is, any weakness up here, you're going to take advantage of the short if it provides itself. You could sell it, just wouldn't break. It was all about management. And pretty much it tried one last time, and that was it. This was the tell for the afternoon. The double top right at R3 here. I don't know if they pinched it, they tapped it twice, and the short was on. And this was the one to get. I took this one. I've been looking for this all day. It's been a theme all week, and this one had a little more legs in it. And this one eventually got back down to R2 before it bounced. and I'm surprised it didn't go any further, but it did stop. In fact, they couldn't even get below the trend line that was there since the 28, 38.50 low. So, that was today's session. Right now, you can see we're rolling. Look at this triple top up here at about 46. So there's a little resistance there just below, I think, tomorrow's number, which is 47 is going to be R1, and R2 is going to be the contract high. If it gets there, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a good chance to get a buying opportunity tomorrow early. The pivot sitting at 28. I'd be really careful around this area. Make sure it proves itself down there and that they don't roll over and finish the gap fill, which takes them back underneath, barely fractionally underneath 3,900. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. That's going to be a key level tomorrow. In fact, I don't even know what S1 is. And S1 is pretty much still not the gap fill, 3,908. That'd be a really, in fact, it'd be interesting if they could get all the way down to S2. That's the big number, 38.90. I don't know, guys. I don't know what they're going to do on a Friday. This has been a really strange week. Big gap openings and just pushing them, but rolling. They're rolling over overnight. So I mean, in the latter half of the day. So that is to tomorrow's action. So we'll just see how this plays out tomorrow. Like I said, only a handful of really good trades today. It's either you caught the move going up or you caught it late. And now it's been the theme all week. Buy early, sell late. So let's see what happens tomorrow morning. And hope you guys are having a great week. And like I said, if you guys really want to talk about any of the stuff that I'm showing, I mean, this stuff, I trade the ES and the Dow or the NASDAQ, depending on what I see. I like the ES for its liquidity. The Dow runs very similar to the ES as the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is really thin, moves really fast, so it's a little different. You have to be really, I mean, those markets, I want to make sure that I'm taking advantage of extreme locations and not just winging it because it just moves so fast and it can stop on a dime. The Dow moves pretty good. There's obviously very consistent trades in there, similar to the ES, but these particular strategies and these levels can work with any market you want to trade. Every market has a high-low settlement whereby they provide you for these pivots throughout the day, and it's stuff that you should look over to see if that's how you want, if that's the type of style you want to trade. Everybody's got their own. So hope you guys like what I'm presenting. Once again, I could be reached at mlbino@aol.com. And I also use the Quick Pop trading platform. Obviously, you can see that from the videos. So I think it's an excellent platform. And if you want any insight or ideas in terms of going that route, if you're a new trader and you want to get involved, feel free to reach out to me. Anyway, have a great night. I'll try to get you guys tomorrow afternoon. Take care.